But wait oh, she I no fine me. I just dey deceive myself. I be fine babe nah. If I be man, I go dey rush myself. But why? I'll be 30 in a few weeks. And what do I have to show for it? A great job, my own apartment, a working car. But zero men. Not one, nothing, nada. The scoreboard of my romantic life be like stadium where them cancel the match. 3 men, 2 years, 0 success. And my aunt Ngozi has started sending me videos of her pastor's deliverance services. God, I am not complaining, no. I know you're very busy. You have wars and emergencies, and I understand there are a lot of people to attend to. But I just want to know, is there someone, is there an actual person out there that you have assigned to me? Because I'm starting to think there was a mix-up. I think someone took my file and I was given the draft copy. Lord, I just need a sign. One sign. Just one that'll let me know he's the one. Wait, what if I just wrote it down, properly, what I want, who I want, and then what if I ask God for a sign? A specific sign. Something only he could orchestrate, so that when it happens, I'll know. I won't second guess myself. Okay, let's get started. First to handsome, the man gets fine, that one is very important. Who won't date a woman? Successful. Not on paper only, actually doing things. I know if they wait for potential. Funny. God I beg, a man who fit make me laugh. Not at bad jokes. The kind where you're eating and you nearly choke. Tall. At least 5'11". Na heels I dey wear to my wedding, I know if they bend when we want kiss. Kind. This one I'm writing in capital letters. Kind. Not just to me. To strangers, to waiters, to people who can't do anything for him. Has God. Not just a church attendance record. Actually has God. The kind where it shows without him telling you. Not threatened by me. A man who sees what I've built and says, that's my woman, not how do I compete with this. Smells good. This is non-negotiable and I stand by it because all these Lagos people and smell in. Ehen, this is not too much now. The list no even long. And God the sign. I want a sign that I can't argue with. Something I wouldn't think to manufacture. Something specific enough that if it happens, I'll know, without any doubts, that this is the person you've set apart for me. Let me think about this for a second. That's it. The sign is a pen. Whoever gives me a pen on my 30th birthday as a gift, that man is the one. It's specific. Nobody gives pens as birthday gifts. Nobody. So if it happens, it's you. Okay? Okay. Let's seal it with prayer. Father, you know me, oh. You know this is me trusting you, not testing you. I'm not putting you in a box. I'm asking you to show me the door so I stop knocking on the windows. I've been wrong so many times. I've been hurt so many times. And I've picked myself up every time because you've helped me. So I'm not asking you to do this for me. I'm asking you to do this with me. Lead me to the right person. And when it's him, let it be the pen. In Jesus' name. Amen. Mallory, this haul-in, the money they spent on this haul alone, I'm just sitting here feeling both inspired and personally attacked. Oh yeah, stop it. Be happy for Clara. She found a good man. I am happy for her I'm just also doing a quick audit of my own life choices. Anyway, how far with your thing? The sign you wanted to tell me about. Okay, so that night, 3 weeks ago, when I was in my room and I was just, you know how I get. You mean when you were lying on the floor talking to your ceiling? Yes, I know. I was not on the floor, I was on the bed. Mallory, the point. The point is I wrote down what I want in a man. Really wrote it down, everything, in my journal. Properly. Okay, normal. And then I asked God for a sign. A sign like, whoever gives me a pen on my birthday, that's the one. A pen. A pen. Mallory Cole, Harvard educated. I did not go to Harvard. Okay. Lagos Business School educated, first class distinction, team manager of the year. The sign you chose is a pen? It's specific. Nobody gives pens as birthday gifts. If he gives me a pen, it means God orchestrated. It means he works at a stationery shop and forgot to buy a real gift. Mallory, my person, you know see dollars or mansion to ask for a sign, Abi. I prayed over it. God heard it. Fine, no, God heard it. The pen is the sign. I am supporting this. I am writing it down in my own mental journal. My best friend's husband will give her a pen. I will smile and not say anything. And I just hope you included handsome in that list, Sha. Because I will not accept a pen-giving ugly man with a full heart. Now just small clap you go collect. Tiffany! I'm serious, oh. God can be detailed. He can give you the sign and a fine man. That's not too much to ask. Who is calling me on Saturday? 1 second, let me take this call outside. If it's your MD, tell him you have a life. Yes, sir. The Harrow proposal. Right, I have the slides. Yes, sir. I'll send it by Monday. That's fine, sir. Who is that? That is a Range Rover. That man just stepped out of a Range Rover like he owns the earth. He's walking towards the hall. He's okay, he's definitely tall. God, is that you? Already? I barely prayed 3 weeks ago. A Range Rover and a bicycle. At the same wedding. God, you are not playing. What happened? You look like you've seen something. I have. You won't believe what I just saw. Tell me everything. Tiffany, while I was outside, two men walked in at the same time. One from a Range Rover, one from a bicycle. Both are at this wedding. Wait, both at this wedding? Yes. And you're telling me this why? Because obviously the Range Rover one is more promising and I need to find him before somebody else does. Mallory, you literally just told me about a God-given sign 30 minutes ago. Already you're using car brand as shortlist criteria? I'm not shortlisting. I'm just investigating options. You have to meet someone before they can give you a pen on your birthday, Tiffany. I actually can't argue with that. Thank you. Now help me find him. This venue, honestly, they went all out.
They really did. You know the couple well?
Clara and I were in the same faculty. She's one of my closest friends. You?
Marcus, the groom, we go back, investment circle. You know how it is. Broderick Banks.
Mallory Cole.
So what do you do?
I'm in marketing. I manage a team.
I'm in investments, private equity mostly, but I'm exploring some property development on the side.
Interesting.
Ah, a friend from over there.
Here, in case you want to talk more, outside of an event hall.
I'll be in touch, Mallory Cole.
Looking forward to it.
Here you go.
Thanks, Broderick. I got his number. I see. And the bicycle man?
Hi. Sorry to interrupt. I don't know too many people here, and I thought I recognized you from outside earlier. I'm Raphael. I was at the same entrance as you when you were on the phone.
Oh, nice to meet you. We were actually just about to eat, but enjoy the party. Mallory, don't. I'm just saying. Tiffany, let me chop my food in peace, I beg. Fine. But God sees you. God also sees the Range Rover man's number in my phone. He's working with me. Or he's setting up a lesson. Now you sabi.
Mallory, I've been meaning to call you since yesterday, but I was in back-to-back calls. So the offshore thing I mentioned, the portfolio, it's actually performing better than projected right now, and I want to talk to someone about it, not professionally. Just someone who I think can appreciate what it means to build something intentionally. I started this at 28. A lot of people thought I was moving too fast, but the thing about risk is that the people who avoid it most are the ones who understand it least. I understand it completely. That's why I take the ones I take. Anyway, how was your day?
How was your day? 2 minutes and 30 seconds of portfolio performance and risk philosophy. 15 seconds of asking about me. Oh yeah, spill. He sent me a voice note. Who? Broderick? The Range Rover guy? Yes. 3 minutes long. 3 minutes is a lot for someone you've known for 5 days. What did he say? He spoke about his portfolio for 2.5 minutes. Then he asked how my day was for the last 30 seconds. He spent 2.5 minutes of a 3-minute message talking about himself. I think he's passionate. Mallory.
Really?
He's driven. You said you wanted me to find someone successful. I said successful, not someone who uses a getting to know you voice note as a TED talk. What does he do exactly? Like, details. Private equity, property development. He mentioned something about an offshore portfolio. Does he have a business name, a website, LinkedIn? Tiffany, you sound like an EFCC agent. I sound like a friend who has watched you get hurt before. There's a difference. He's charming, Tiffany. I know, baby. Just don't rush. Let things unfold. The pen is still the pen. The pen is still the pen. Okay, bye. I have a 4 p.m. Eat first, Sha. You can't manage people on an empty stomach. Goodbye, Tiffany. Bye, Mallory.
Before we close today, I want to share something briefly. We are launching a young professionals network here. For those of you in your 20s and 30s who are building careers, building businesses, building lives, not just for mentorship, for community. Because one of the quiet forms of suffering I see in people your age is the suffering of doing everything right and still feeling like you're doing it alone. If that sentence landed anywhere in you, please come to the table at the entrance after service. We'd love to have your name. And now, the choir will lead us in our final hymn. Hey, sorry, you were at the church wedding, right? A few weeks back?
Oh, yes. Hi.
Small world. I'm Raphael. We almost had a conversation at the reception.
Right. I'm Mallory. You attend this church?
First time today, actually. A colleague invited me. I've been in Lagos about 6 weeks, still finding my footing. I've been to about 3 churches, trying to find one that feels like mine, you know?
Oh, where were you before Lagos?
Maryland. I was in the US most of my life, moved back last month.
Welcome back to Nigeria.
Thank you. Lagos has been a full re-education. Last week, my Bolt driver gave me 15 minutes of unsolicited business advice. It was good advice, to be honest.
Sounds about right. Hello, everyone. We'll share the schedule. Sessions alternate between professional development and mentorship matching. Sessions hold on Wednesdays. Please check your emails this week.
Wednesday sessions, I might actually come. Are you planning to?
Maybe. Depends on work. I'm usually busy midweek.
Fair enough. Well, if you make it, hopefully see you there.
Right. Hey, baby girl. Guess who I saw in church today? Who? Broderick? The bicycle guy. He attends your church? That was his first time. Apparently, he just got back into the country and a colleague invited him. So how did you feel seeing him again after the way you treated him the last time? Oh, Tiffany, we might even be seeing a lot of each other since I signed up for the mentorship program at church. I don't think I'll be attending though. Why not? Did he say anything about the party? No, he didn't. He just said he recognized me from the party. Then you should go if you want to. Don't let that stop you, I beg. All right, I will. Bye, boo. Talk to you later.
Bye, sweetie.
Good afternoon. Let's begin with some key tips for success. First, always prepare thoroughly and engage your audience. All right, that's a wrap. Remember, apply these skills daily. Keep learning and growing. Thank you.
You made it.
I had a meeting cancelled. Bonus Wednesday.
I'll take it. So how was the session? You enjoyed it?
The part where she said comfort is just discomfort you've stopped noticing really stuck.
Exactly that. I stayed in a role in the US for 2 years longer than I should have because I kept calling it stability. It wasn't stability. It was just familiar.
What were you doing there?
Tech product side. I was a product manager at a mid-sized company in Baltimore. Good company, good pay. But I kept feeling like I was building someone else's vision. I wanted to build mine. So I came back.
Back to start?
Back to build, hopefully. I'm in the early stages of something in agri-supply chain, which is part of why tonight was useful.
That's ambitious. Coming home with a plan.
Or reckless. Depends on who you ask. My mother would say reckless. My father would say about time.
And what would you say?
I'd say it's the only thing I've done in the last decade that made me feel fully awake.
Then you should go all in.
I should let you go. You probably have an early morning.
I do. 6:30 team stand up.
6:30?
It filters out the uncommitted.
I respect that. See you next Wednesday, Mallory? Bro, that my agbada where you borrowed for that wedding, where you drop am? I brought it back now. It's in your wardrobe. You brought it back or you just dropped it somewhere in this house? Your wardrobe, Tobias. Relax. And it fits you? My agbada just fits you like that? You know say we're not the same size. Agbada fits everybody. That's the whole point of agbada. It's not a fitted suit. Calm down. That's not the point and you know it. Did you use my cologne too? Relax. I used small. It's 2 spritz. It was a wedding. I needed to smell like a man with options. A man with options? I'm very sure you drove my car there. Yours was the only range in the compound. Mine is in the mechanic. You don't have a car, Broderick. Your car has been a mechanic for 11 months. Why are you saying it like that? Because it's true. And you're squatting in my house while your apartment gets renovated, which has also been happening for 6 months. You know how it is. I'm transitioning. The business is about to move. The deals have been almost since before I knew you. Relax. I met someone at least. She's in marketing. Her name is Mallory. Very fine. Very accomplished. If this works, I'll replace the cologne. I'll buy you 2. With what money? Can I ask you something?
Of course.
At the wedding, Clara's wedding, you shut me down. Pretty quickly.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying it for an apology. I noticed. And I want to understand. Was it my face? I feel like it wasn't the face.
It wasn't your face,
The suit? I should have ironed it better.
Raphael.
Tell me.
I saw you riding on a bicycle.
Ah.
I know how that sounds.
No, wait. Let me tell you something. My car, I shipped it from the US. It was clearing at the port. On the day of the wedding, my cousin who was supposed to drop me said his car had a problem. So I took an Uber. I had to drop from the Uber on the express because there was traffic from a broken down truck. I was 15 minutes from the venue. I found a mechanic shop nearby. The mechanic had a bicycle. I borrowed his bicycle so I wouldn't miss the ceremony. I had to give the mechanic 10,000 naira for the use of his bicycle, rode to the venue, locked it to the railing, attended a full wedding, rode it back, paid the man, and collected my car from the port 4 days later.
I judged you.
You did.
Based on nothing.
Based on a bicycle that wasn't mine, at an event where I was just trying not to be late for my friend's wedding.
Okay, I'm going to sit in this shame for a moment.
Take your time. I've got nowhere to be.
That was shallow of me.
You didn't know the story. Now you do. I will say this. The man who got out of that Range Rover was good looking.
I'm
just saying. Cars say a lot about access sometimes. Less about character.
I'm learning that.
The light show. You look incredible.
Thank you. You look well too.
Waiter, the sea bass here is the best in VI. You'll have that too, you'll thank me. 2 sea bass and the asparagus on the side. So the deal I mentioned, the Abuja development, we're basically at the finish line. The investor signed the term sheet last week, which means we move to full due diligence in the next 10 days.
How many units is the development?
We're still finalizing that. The architect is reworking the floor plan. We want to optimize the commercial units on the ground floor before we lock numbers.
And the investor, is he local or
Mixed. A local family office and a partner from Dubai. It's the kind of deal where the structure matters more than the headline number, you know?
How long have you been developing property?
Formally about 3 years, but I've been in the investment space since I was 26. A man offered me a directorship, full board seats, decent equity stake, good company established, but I sat with it and I said no.
He has been telling me what kind of man he is for 45 minutes.
Your order, sir. This isn't what I asked for. My apologies, sir. I'll correct it. Go sort it out. I like you. I want to be honest about that. I don't play games.
I appreciate that.
You're the kind of woman a man wants to show up for. You carry yourself like you know your value. That's rare, honestly. Most women, I just mean it's not common. And I notice it.
That's kind of you to say.
Enjoy your meal. Thank you.
This looks amazing.
It does. Let's eat.
I need to tell you something about both of them. Okay, I'm listening. Start from the beginning. Don't skip. Broderick, the dinner was fine. He's charming, he's interesting, but something is off and I can't locate it exactly. I don't enjoy our conversations. He talks a lot about what he is and not so much about what he does. And the way he spoke to the waiter. How did he speak to the waiter? Not badly. Just like the waiter was slightly beneath consideration, like an inconvenience. And the bicycle guy? His name is Raphael. And Tiffany, the bicycle was not even his. He borrowed it from a mechanic because his own car wasn't there yet and he didn't want to be late to the wedding. He borrowed a mechanic's bicycle so he wouldn't miss a wedding? Yes. And you dismissed him at said wedding? Yes. God is hilarious. He is absolutely hilarious. I love him. I love him so much. No, hear me. You wrote a list. You prayed over the sign. And God brought you a man who borrowed a bicycle to not miss his friend's wedding because he doesn't let life's complications make him a bad friend. And you turned him away because of a bicycle. Stop. I'm not stopping. Mallory, think about what that says about his character. The consistency. The showing up regardless. I know, okay? That's why I keep going back to Wednesday sessions. We talk, Tiffany, like really talk. He's thoughtful and he's funny and he asks me things because he actually wants to know, not to fill a pause, because he wants to know. Mallory Joy Cole. What? You like him? I didn't say. You like Raphael, the bicycle guy. You like him? I think I might like him a little. Here, you've earned it. But the sign, Tiffany. What if Broderick gives me the pen and Raphael gives me something else? What do I do? You trust what you prayed for. What if I prayed wrong? You said God heard it. Did you mean it? Yes. Then trust it. Stop trying to manage God's answer before it comes. Invite both of them to your birthday party and let God take care of the rest. And I want front row seats to this sign, Mallory. I want to be standing right there when the pen appears. You're so dramatic. I've been waiting for this story to get good for 2 years. I have earned dramatic.
So the MD just let the whole campaign run without a budget review? That's either very trusting or very reckless.
I know, right? It was very him. He's the kind of person who says, I back your instinct and means it right up until the numbers come in.
And the numbers?
The numbers were fine, better than fine actually, which is worse in a way because now he thinks his instinct was the one that worked.
You should have let it fail. Then you get the credit for saving it next time.
That's a terrible piece of advice.
It's a very effective piece of advice. There's a difference.
Sorry, give me 2 minutes. Let me use the bathroom before my 3 o'clock starts chasing me.
Go. I'll be here. A list. She wrote a list. Smells good. Okay. I can work with this. A pen. She wants a man to give her a pen on her birthday and she'll take it as a sign from God that he's the one. A pen.
Sorry, my MD just sent me a message that something has gone wrong. I may need to wrap up in the next 10 minutes.
Of course. I should let you get back anyway. I have a call at 4. Oh, and one more thing. Your birthday. It's coming up soon, right? You mentioned it at dinner.
3 weeks, the 23rd.
Are you doing something for it?
A small thing, close friends, nothing elaborate.
I'd love to be there, if that's okay.
I'll send you the details.
Looking forward to it. Good luck with your MD.
I have a question, a personal one.
When you say it that way, I feel like I have to answer.
You're turning 30 soon. Are you happy about it?
That's the personal question?
Most people aren't, or they perform a happiness about it that isn't quite real. I'm asking because I think you might actually be.
I'm mostly happy about it, proud of what I've built, a little scared that the next decade will go as fast as the last one. And there's one thing I wanted to have sorted by now that's still pending. But generally, yes, I'm happy.
You should be. You're extraordinary, Mallory. In a way where I think you see people and actually care for them. That's rarer than most things.
You're going to make me have feelings in a car park, Raphael.
I'll stop then.
Don't stop. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for making time out of your busy schedule to celebrate with me today. It means a lot to me. I hope you enjoy yourselves and have an amazing evening. Thank you once again.
Happy birthday, Mallory.
Thank you so much for coming, Broderick. Your presence really means a lot.
Here, I got you a gift.
Thank you. God, please, don't let it be, and I'll continue to praise you for the rest of my life. Please, God. Thank you, God. Thank you so much, Broderick. Tiffany, look what I got from Broderick. Okay, he didn't give you the pen. That's something to celebrate. I was getting nervous thinking he'll be the one to give me the pen. Well, you don't have to be anymore. But wait, what if Raphael doesn't give you the pen either? I've thought about it too. I guess I'll just wait to see how things play out. But I really hope he does. You really like him, right? I guess I do. Here comes your man. Come on, Tiffany.
Hello, ladies. Were you talking about me?
Hi, Raphael. I'll leave you guys to talk. Let me help you with that, Mallory. Oh, thank you.
Thanks. Hey, Mallory. Happy birthday. Here, I got you this.
Thank you so much for coming, Raphael.
I wasn't going to miss it.
Thank you very much, Raphael. I really love the gift. Thank you.
So, the pen. You said it was a sign?
Yes, it was. I was tired of disappointment from men, so I asked for a sign. I picked a pen because nobody gives pens as birthday gifts. It was supposed to be something so specific that if it happened, I would know it was God and not just coincidence.
That's really specific. I still don't know how I ended up with the pen, though. I got an entirely different gift. Imagine how confused I was when it turned out to be a pen.
I'll say it was all God's plan. You gave me the pen, that was the sign I asked for. Doesn't matter if you got it or not.
So, what else is on your list? Hope I'm qualified enough.
Don't worry, you're off to a good start.
I like you, Mallory. I have from the first Wednesday. I want to be clear about that.
I like you too.
So, what now?
Now we figure it out. Together, starting from now.